I have not beaten this game as of yet.
For every average player, they usually only get to, say, the second or third stage.
And this is 11, which is considered one of the harder ones of the series. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey,
all those spites.
Great choice for a first Touhou game, right? It's the hardest one. And there's no
How many lives?
I have.
How many lives do you have left?
3 lives.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's indicated by the player thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, and every time you die, I forgot to mention, your graze goes down to 0. It resets.
At least they reset the power.
Yeah. So if you're looking to get a some sort of high-risk playthrough where you get thousands of grazes in one stage, then make sure you don't die as well. Holy crap, that's a lot of spites.
Alright. Oh, sweet Jesus, I died.
Oh, and you also may notice that this boss doesn't have a name. I believe that will show up later after some dialogue happens.
Yep. Nope. Yep.
There we go.
She's a unicorn.
Yep.
It would be appropriate to start playing Robot Unicorn Attack. Screw dodging.
It looks like you're about to get through this stage of the boss.
And then I'm gonna die.
Most likely. You've only passed this this boss once, right?
A few times, but I haven't actually passed the stage. It's unexpected when it starts raining balls everywhere. I'm also going to die.
Yep. Oh, anyone interested in this game? Actually, never mind.
I died.
I was about to tell them to look up a certain boss, if you know what I mean, James. But I think that would sort of spoil it for them.
Doesn't matter, I'm never making it to the end.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to play the game themselves. But... but actually, anyone who's good enough to get to that boss is probably good enough to beat that boss, most likely. And won't find it as ridiculous as the average player would.
Yeah.
So I'll just...
Watch, we're gonna have in the comments, we're gonna have some Touhou pros, and they're like, ugh! And they're just gonna be cringing in pain.
So...
I died. This is embarrassing.
Yeah. What else should I say?
There's no saving.
Oh, yeah.
There's no saving, so you have to beat it in one run.
I should mention that this is on normal difficulty.
Because easy Modo is for kids.
Yep.
Thumbs up if you get that reference.
Data James, we have standards.
No, but really, you guys would know where that's from. I believe in you guys. And if you don't, then no comment. Oi. Oh my god.
One thing some of you may be noticing that's mostly unimportant to the average player is at the end of each boss stage, he gets a bonus failed in the middle of the screen. And that means it means you don't die and you don't use any bombs, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty ridiculous for the average player to try and go for, so I'd ignore that if you're not some sort of pro at this game.
Oh. Ow. I forgot about that.
Nice.
It's like...
Oh, one thing I just noticed, at the start of a music track, rewind a bit there, in the bottom right corner of the playing screen, it showed the name of the track. So if you just rewind a bit, you'll see the name of this track.
It's like 1 in the morning. Everyone is asleep, and I'm just having a commentary. I died. I'm not paying attention. If you don't pay attention, you die, basically. I'm not gonna make it to the boss. Hello.
Spites. Spites everywhere. And apparently James is getting 52 FPS on this game.
Oh god.
I would never get that high in FPS.
Oh, this FPS never drops. This is the only game where the FPS never drops. It would help you so much! I died. That's to be expected.
Well, if you get to the later game, which I don't expect you will, James, the FPS does actually drop quite considerably during one of the attacks of, I forget the boss's name.
Rin. I think Rin. It was Rin or Ren. Rin.
I think it's Orin or
It's
something
Orin.
like that.
Yeah, it's Orin.
Yeah.
She's the cat lady.
Yeah.
She's funny. She burns people. She takes corpses and burns them in the internal hellfires so they can have nuclear fusion. I would want that job. Sounds pleasant.
And just so you know, nuclear fusion is painful.
Very. I died.
And you'll find that out, especially if you get to the last boss.
Which I'm not. Ow. Please die. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm noticing something in the bottom that I didn't notice before. There's this little red box that says enemy.
That's when you're that's when the attack goes off screen. It just gets ridiculous. It's also when the screen fills up with nuclear mini suns. You can't see the enemy. Hello.
Oh, I see. Oh, so that's how you know where to shoot in that boss. Well, that lessens the ridiculousness a little bit, but still pretty ridiculous.
If you want to see the rest of the game, I'm not going to make it. Just say.
So, in the comments, I have a question for you guys. Do any of you know of a harder